This year, you don't want your prospects getting scared by those sticker prices. So what do? One of the first things you should do is get his mind off that number and get him into your test car. Let him know that's the price for that particular car, and there are many more on the lot with lower prices. Whoa, fella, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's go for a test drive first. See how the car feels before anything else. Let him know the '59 Chevy is the best car out there today, and shouldn't he test drive it? And simply convincing him to get in for a test drive puts you in the driver's seat. So tell him to have a seat and give him a real drive around. Whether you get your prospects through walk-ins, phone calling, mailers, or referrals, you should keep them organized through a logbook and current status of each prospect. Doing this will help sell the all-new 1959 Chevrolet. Let's start checking out some of those details of this new, wonderful Chevrolet that you can pass on to the prospect as he experiences your test car. As for your test car, you should have it all ready to get ready, get set, and go. We will go over all the features and benefits for all three areas. Make sure you double and even triple check the Get Ready, Get Set, and Go checklist. It should always be right there in the sun visor. Go through each section in a final once-over and memorize the strong points you will be pointing out before you let the prospect drive. Let the prospect know he is our guest for a pleasure test and that you have a car waiting for him right outside the door. Let him know you will show him all the features and options the new '59 Chevrolet has, and you will go over them while he can experience each one. Don't get bogged down by details or what experience he has with his previous cars or even his current trade-in. Just show him the way to the passenger's seat. Tell him to sit back, enjoy, and let him know he has never experienced a car like the all-new for '59 Chevrolet. Give him sell from start to finish and let him know he has never ridden in a car like the '59 Chevrolet. Open that passenger door and show him the '59 Chevrolets have even more entrance room, and getting in has never been easier. Show him around the interior and point out the wide open feel the car has with even more interior room. Tell him to get comfortable and adjust those seats with ease. The manual seat release simply pushes down to slide, no wiggling a latch back and forth. Tell him the foam rubber seats will make the car feel better than his favorite lounge chair. Let him know the '59 Chevrolet has as much as 50% more visibility in some models and how it contributes to the smart new styling. And point out the windows use safety plate glass all around, protecting him and his family. Point out the positive crank ventipanes that keep you cool on those hot days. No more fighting those manual vent windows. A few twists put the air right where you want it. Point out the fashion-crafted interior and the luxurious upholstery and use of deluxe carpeting, worthy of any high-end models. You can simply lock doors by pushing down the lock button and also prevent the rear doors from opening with safety locks. No worries about the kids in the back opening the doors from the inside. The large convenient glove box doubles as a dash tray for your drinks. The ashtray opens with slight pressure, and the lighter is in the ashtray. No worry about the kids turning it on or grabbing it while driving. The ash receptacle lifts out for easy cleaning. Let the customer know he will get powerful, undistorted reception regardless of which of the three styles of transistor radio that are chosen. The radios all use the same tuner, and the differences are exterior controls such as auto-tune and preset stations. Point out the variable push and slide heater controls, which allows the customer to fine-tune the temperature to always stay comfortable. Show off the shrouded instrument panel for no glare driving at all times. Experience even more comfort with twin air vents on the floor. Point out how all controls are conveniently laid out for the driver. Horn controls are solid buttons and right where you need them. Show him the TurboGlide controls, which allow easy rocking if one ever gets stuck in mud, sand, or snow. Now you've shown him all the comfort and interior features, let's check out the go and mechanical features he gets with this year's Chevrolet. This is the one key to start the Get Set part of your demonstration. The only key your prospect will ever need for Chevrolet. Be sure he understands that this one key fits the trunk, glove compartment, doors, and the ignition. There's no fumbling with a whole bunch of keys to find the right one. Then you'd start the engine, remarking that he gets easy starting every time with Chevrolet's automatic choke and 12-volt electrical system. The automatic choke means quick, smooth engine starting for him because it automatically regulates the fuel mixture to weather conditions. 12 volts provide quicker starting and more reliable spark plug firing. Then tell him that the reason the engine's so quiet is that the Chevrolet engine has hydraulic valve lifters for smooth, quiet operation and long life. No adjustments are needed. Let him listen to the engine. Then point out that even the turn signals are something special in Chevrolet. Show him the two lights on the instrument panel. Explain that they tell him at a glance which turn signals are flashing, and that when he completes his turn, they shut off automatically. Then move to the convenient step-on parking brake. Still another luxury feature, standard on every Chevrolet. Show him why there's no skinned knuckles, no stiff brake handle to pull out. Show him the new parking brake warning light, standard equipment on all Impala models. Now, to begin the go part of your drive around, tell him to listen as you drive away, to hear for himself how quietly Chevrolet's super smooth TurboGlide transmission gets you underway. Ask him to notice the quick, sure response, the smooth acceleration with practically no dipping down in the rear. Show him that he has safe passing power because there's plenty of power in reserve whenever it's needed. Tell him that when he gets behind the wheel, one of the first things he'll notice is the easy steering. Explain how Chevy's higher steering ratio means less effort to turn the steering wheel, helped by the low-friction ball bearings in Chevy's ball race steering. Tell him that Chevy's power steering takes even more work out of steering. Then point out the electric wipers, standard on every Chevrolet. Start them to prove that wiper action is steady regardless of engine operation. Point out that he can get a combination push-button washer and wiper as optional equipment. Show him how he just pushes the button, the washer sprays the windshield, the wiper blades wipe it clean and dry, and it shuts off, all automatically. Then tell him to look overhead. He has better overhead vision with the new Vista panoramic windshield. Explain that it's compound. That means it curves in two directions, to the sides and up into the roof. So with Vista Panoramic, he can see street signs or traffic lights because he has a wider angle of vision. The first time you stop, tell him to notice how you can stop safely and smoothly with Chevrolet's new Safety Master brakes. Point out that they have more bonded lining area. They're better cooled. They give up to 66% longer life. Tell him that he can get optional power brakes. They reduce braking effort to just about nothing. Just touch the low pedal and he stops. Impress on him the fact that whether it's regular or power brakes, every Chevrolet has anti-dive braking. This is a good time to mention new Tyrex tires, standard on every Chevrolet. Explain that these new tires are safer, more cord threads per square inch, and that gives him more blowout protection. When he comes to rough spots, be sure he notices that he gets a softer ride with Chevrolet's full coil suspension, even on rough roads. And tell him that if he wants the ultimate in comfortable ride, he can get optional level air suspension. He'll really be riding on air, and the level air keeps the car level no matter what load he puts in it. Tell the prospect
to feel the solid ride he gets with Chevy's safety girder frame and longer big car 119-inch wheelbase. Together, they cradle driver and passengers. And there's more stability. Point out that Chevy's wider tread 459 gives him better handling. Explain that another reason for this smooth, soft ride is the redesigned four-link rear suspension with larger rear rubber bushings that help smother the jolts. Tell him that Chevy's new rear suspension is matched by the improved spherical joint front suspension. Explain that there's no bare metal rubbing together to cause friction. It has non-metallic linings, and it's sealed with rubber to keep out water and dirt. That means it's more durable, too. Call his attention to the quiet ride he gets with the new sound barrier body. Be sure he knows that the all-new, larger body by Fisher is thoroughly insulated. That's why he can't hear the usual road noises. And wind up the go part of your drive-around demonstration when you pull over and ask the prospect to try for himself the easy handling, the quick response, the driving comfort of your 1959 Chevrolet. Encourage him to ask questions. And so begins the clincher part of the drive-around demonstration. Let the prospect drive. Let the prospect give himself sell. Your Chevrolet demonstrator is the best sales tool you'll ever find. In just a few minutes, you and the 1959 Chevrolet can give a prospect the full idea of all the downright driving pleasure he'll get in the 59 Chevrolet, of all the pleasure he doesn't get from driving his old car, and what he can't get in any other low-priced car. Most of all, let him drive it. Let him try it. Let him give himself sell. Then the prospect will begin to realize the value that the price sticker on a 59 Chevy represents. He'll quickly realize that it represents features and advantages and quality in Chevrolet that he probably doesn't even know exist. Finally, complete your demonstration by getting the prospect into the closing room, where you can complete your sell by closing a sale.